guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today we are in CAS getting ready to do a challenge because you guys know I love a good CAS challenge. So I was inspired recently by Clare Siobhan. She recently did a Breed Out The Vlad challenge on her channel, and it occurs to me that I have never bred with Vlad in my game. I've never procreated with him, never used him to create any sort of progeny, and he does have some very distinct features that I think it'd be interesting to see how they add to other Sims features. So I think the big things kind of for Vlad, obviously we have the skin tone. He is deathly pale. Of course he is a vampire. The eyes are very startled. That's a very specific preset. Because while the shape is very open, the irises themselves are quite small, which is actually the opposite of how I'd create my Sims. A strong arch on the brow. Turn him to the side so we can see the nose, very distinct nose there. A little bit of an underbite we got going, and then pretty strong chin. And very, 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 very defined cheekbones. So, in Claire's challenge, she was able to breed out his features in 5 generations for the face. And then he does also have a very kind of specific body type where he is the very bottom of the sliders for both. And so the body type took her to the 6th generation. So our goal for this challenge is going to be to completely breed out all of his features by the 5th generation. So we'll do 5 additional generations from Vlad. We'll count him as generation 0. Of course, anytime anyone does one of these challenges, I always want to say there's nothing wrong with Vlad's features. I'm not saying that people that have these features, there's something wrong. We're just playing with genetics in The Sims because honestly, if this isn't a game about changing people's genetics and creating new genetic combinations, then I don't know what it is. So the first Sim we're going to add is going to be Julep Baya, and this is actually a Sim I created for our Not So Berry challenge. I haven't actually done the Not So Berry challenge. You guys have to let me know down below if you'd be interested in seeing me try that challenge out, but I did create this Sim and I think she's absolutely stunning. So hopefully she will be able to deposit some good genetics into our little family line here. Okay, so for the first child we are going to do a female. We will create a toddler first, and then we'll add in Julep, and that will wreck my game for the next, not as long as I expected. Okay, we're going to randomize 3 times. This little girl is hiding from us, but I can see the eyebrows above the shades. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so as a toddler, this little girl is adorable. I do actually love her hat. Love the purple eyes. Don't know where we got them. I can definitely see we've still got the Vlad eyebrows. I'm thinking maybe the chin is normal, and I think maybe that might be Vlad's nose. It's kind of hard to tell. The nose just looks a little bit, something about the nose looks a little suspicious. We did get rid of Vlad's skin tone though, so I'm gonna pop just a little bit, just a touch of CC on her. Just because I think a little CC makeup will be cute. And we'll give her a pretty formal style. She is Vlad's daughter after all. And she is a little vampire, so we'll keep her mostly covered up just because. I actually like this little hair it gave her, so we will just give her a hat. And this is gonna be her little finished toddler look. So, oh, she needs a name. Let's randomize a name for her. This is Sadie. So I think that Sadie's super cute as a toddler. Not sure exactly how she's gonna turn out as a young adult, but let's age her up and see just how quickly we think we'll be able to make it through. Okay, so here we have Sadie as a young adult. We definitely still have the Vlad eyes. That's I guess that's Vlad's nose. It doesn't actually look like Vlad's nose exactly. I think maybe it's the same preset, but it's starting where Julep's nose starts, and so maybe that's what it is. It actually looks like a different nose, because I doubt Vlad's nose is that far down on my nose presets. Yeah, his is actually right here. I think that might actually be a different nose. Interesting. And then this is definitely Vlad's eye preset. I think these are definitely different eyes, but they're not her mom's eyes either. They're not Julep's eyes, because Julep's eyes are, as with all Sims I create, her eyes are massive. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like Sadie got some kind of different features. Those are 100% her dad's eyebrows though. So let's give her just a quick little makeover. I actually think she's cute. I think she's pretty cute actually. I want to keep her style pretty. Wow, it's the eyebrows, the clipping, the eyebrows. Okay, the eyebrows. I'm not sure what eyebrows would work for her. Maybe this hair, it doesn't clip as badly with the eyebrows. I was gonna say I wanted to give her like a little bit more of like a kind of keep the retro, very formal style of her father. Just because we're only one generation down. So I guess I think this is probably the best hair to try to avoid messing with the ears. I like this color. She does also still have basically Vlad's body type. Maybe a little bit more proportional than Vlad though. Still very thin, very, very thin though. I just love a good dark lip. So I think we'll go with a good dark lip for her. So this is going to be Sadie. I think she's actually pretty cute. The brows are a little bit much, just because they actively clip with all the hairs. But other than that, I think she's actually really cute. I think Julep definitely donated us some really good genetic materials, so we will get rid of her. Thank you for your services, my dear. You were very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna try and alternate girl boy. It's a little hard for me because I basically never make male Sims, but I've got a couple, so we'll see. So next we're gonna add in Orion, and he's actually from my Runaway Teen challenge. So he is a teen, we'll age him up for this, but I did create him. I think he's adorable, definitely a little cutie. He does have some pretty small eyes, definitely a very different shape, so I'm not sure exactly how those are gonna go in. And then he's got a really cute little nose, so hopefully that will help us out. But let's put these two together and see what kind of genetics we're working with. They have pretty similar skin tones, so we'll make a little boy this time. Be a toddler with scales. I like it. And then we'll add Orion. Randomize 3 times. So 1, 2, and oh, he's so cute. 3. Okay, he's cute. I think that second roll was the cutest one, but he's cute. His eyebrows look like they may be straight, so I think we might have gotten rid of the eyebrows, and I still can't tell on that nose. The nose looks a little pronounced to me, which makes me think maybe that same nose, but we'll see. We'll give him a quick little makeover as well. The eye color in my games, obviously, really messed up just because I have so many custom content eyes. So we'll give him green eyes because his dad has green eyes, and technically Julep has green eyes, so I would think that he would have green eyes as well. Looks like he's gonna be at the bottom of the body shape slider as well, so pretty similar to his. And then we will keep his style kind of a little bit on the more formal side as well, probably almost exclusively because I think this little suit is adorable and I want to wear it, so we're doing that. Some little gray socks, and this little cutie needs a name, so Colby. All right, so this is Colby. I think he is adorable. I'm feeling really lucky with the eyebrows. I think that we've gotten rid of those, so let's age him up and see, because you guys know that the way the toddlers look is, it basically means nothing to the adults in this game. Okay, so here is Colby. We did indeed get rid of the eyebrows. These are purely Orion's eyes. Like, these are maybe exact copies of Orion's eyes, which is interesting because I pretty much never do eyes this small on my Sims. But the nose is definitely still there. That is definitely his mother's / grandfather's nose. And maybe the forehead, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think he's just got... I actually don't know where he got that forehead from. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know where he got that from. So, he does look a lot like his dad. Like, I feel like his whole jaw structure is Orion's. But the nose is still really serving us with the nose action. So let's give him a quick makeover as well. Orion's got curly hair, so maybe a little bit of a curl. Maybe that'll work. Then we go with this for the hair. They've all actually had white hair, which they got from Vlad, but these look... all the facial hair is so different in color. That one's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give you any skin details. Look at you. Looking good without them. Oh, that's good. I forgot to give her eye bags, but I think that they're perfect. They're vampires. They should be tired, right? Oh, and also we need to make sure he gets some good fangs. And I'll stop myself from really blushing them up just because they are vampires. So we're on the 2nd gen. So I want to keep it pretty formal, but not necessarily as old school as his mom. Outfit's kind of a whole vibe, but I really want to make his shirt black. Perfect. It's gonna be a very dark aesthetic family. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So this is... stand still. This is Colby. I definitely think we're making some good progress considering this is only generation 2. I think he looks really good. So I appreciate your genetic contributions, Orion. You basically gave him your face, which works for me. It's a cute face. Okay, so let's pop open the gallery. Let's see who else we have. Let's actually use Hadley. So Hadley is the sim from my very short-lived Rags to Redecorate series. I think that she is absolutely stunning. She's another sim I have that has a slightly different eye shape, so I'll be interested to see how that goes. The only thing that I'm kind of realizing is that we have some pretty massive lips on these sims, and Hadley is most definitely not going to help with that, but you know what, it is what it is. All my sims have big lips. I'm not sure that there's any of them that I've created that would help me normalize the size of their lips. So we're gonna have a big lipped child at the end. Add in Hadley. We will be making a toddler. Y'all, everyone's really wanting to have fish scales. I feel like every sim that's like generated in here had fish scales. So let's randomize a daughter 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, look at this little cutie. It's rocking the blush. Are you telling me you want to be real blushed up, sweetie? Because I guess we can do that. Okay, turning to the side, this nose I think looks different. I think this is a different nose than we've had. So I think maybe, just maybe, we have a different nose. I will also say this skin tone is probably not the most logical mixture of these two. Let me see. I think that's probably pretty good. Okay, so we'll go with this for her skin tone. We'll give her just a quick little bit of CC, mostly just a skin overlay and some lashes, because that's basically what I've been doing. And then I've been forgetting to do little teepees, so I'm gonna give her just a few. Still not gonna blush her up just because I don't think that they would have blush. Also, I just realized that Hadley has white hair, so literally only options for this little cutie is white hair. So everyone's had white hair so far. We will keep the style pretty dark just because at this point I feel like it's a family trademark. They are also still vampires, so we will need to keep her at least a little bit more covered up just to try to protect her from the sun. So we'll probably put a little hat on her as well. Hate that glitch. Hat glitches with the hair a little bit, but you can't really tell from the front, so I'm gonna leave it. So here we have, I keep forgetting to give the name, so Carla. So here we have little Miss Carla as a toddler. I'm thinking that we've gotten rid of the nose, but I'm not sure, so we shall see in 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. That is definitely not a Vlad nose anymore. Still got Orion's eyes and an interesting accessory sense. We are doing a lot, Carla. We are really doing a lot. And she's also got orange eyelashes and quite a bit, there we go, of wrinkles, but that was just her skin overlay. And I actually think she has a really pretty face. So, wow, okay. I was gonna do 5 generations, but now I really don't know. Like, she is so pretty. Okay, so let's add some skin details. I do think she's still got a pretty strong arch to her eyebrows from what I can tell here still. I guess I'm gonna avoid giving them freckles basically for the entirety of this because I just don't see why a vampire would have freckles. Okay, you guys, I am sold at this point. This sim is like absolutely everything. Actually, before we put a hair on, let's see what we can do for eyebrows, because I do think the arch on her eyebrows is still just a little bit strong, which kind of makes me want to give her like one of these stronger eyebrows. Like I like the ones with the slits. I think they like make her look extra fierce because I just feel like she's got like a super fierce look to her. So maybe a short hair? Even though she does look really good in this one. Ooh, that's pretty. Or the Cassandra Goff pigtails. I feel like that covers up too much of her face. She's so pretty. I just downloaded a hair that I kind of want to see if I can use on her. Okay, this is the hair that I downloaded and I love it. Love it, love it, love it on her. We could go even lighter because I have this one in a couple different other color palettes. So I think we may go with that. And I go for her eyebrows as well. I think we might go with that. I don't think I'm gonna keep the hairline on, but I'll check to see if there's other ones that I like better. Gotta give her good fangs. I think she'd look cute with, there we go, the gap fangs. I think those are adorable. And then I'm gonna go, I think, fairly heavy on the makeup for her. And definitely a sim I expect to have multiple piercings. I hate that those lip piercings clip. And I just realized for her, she is definitely got a different body type as well. So I feel like technically we have successfully completed this challenge. I think we fully bred out the Vlad in only 3 generations. So ooh, that's perfect for her. I am pleasantly satisfied. I feel like this went really well, but I think it's just because on a couple of occasions we got essentially carbon copies of like the parents. Definitely need, let's go red because her looks very, very dark. So let's go red. So this is Carla Stroud. So I don't know. I'm really like nervous to even add another sim because I just think that she is beautiful. But I guess we'll go to the 5th generation and we'll see if we can improve on this. I highly doubt it, but I'll do my best. So we need another male sim, and I think I'm going to go with, we'll go with Ken. We'll go with Ken. I think he's adorable. I think they'd have beautiful babies. We'll make a little boy this time. A toddler. Okay, randomize 3 times as always. So 1, 2, and 3. I feel like that second child was a really good skin tone mix for these two. I guess we could go with something like that. Darken it a little bit. Yeah, I think we can go with something like that. I think that's a reasonable mixture of the two. He is still a little vampire. So we'll give him an extra trendy little outfit. Or, I don't actually know if it really is. I just really like this little backpack. I think it's cute. So he's getting it. And look at these little pants. Come on, look at dark green. How cute is that? And then we can get him some little brown shoes. Little black shoes. Little black shoes. And his name is going to be Jonathan. So this is a little Jonathan. Unless he pulls some genetics from back a few generations, I have no reason to think he's not going to be adorable. He does actually look like he has a little bit of an underbite, which is interesting. So I guess it could mean a resurgence of that Vlad jaw, but I'm going to say no. Okay, so let's see what he looks like as a young adult. And he is super handsome. He's actually a really good mix of his parents, I think. I was at first going to say he looks a lot like his dad, but I think he's actually a pretty good mix. He does have a little bit of an underbite though. He didn't get that from Ken. Did Carla have one? And I didn't see it? She doesn't. She doesn't. Okay, so he actually, it looks like, kind of got that jaw a little bit from one of the previous generations, which is interesting. I do know that like you can have some genetics kind of pop back up when you're doing these sorts of challenges, but I'm a little bit surprised. I wasn't expecting it. The eyes, I think, are pretty similar to his mom, so I think that's the only thing that maybe we pulled a little bit, went back a little bit to get. But that's actually pretty cool. I actually like to see this genetics in the game kind of putting in a little bit of work. I can't quite pick up his vibe though. Like I can't, like I could really pick up on Carla's vibe, but I can't quite pick up, ooh. Now that we have a man bun, I think man bun's our vibe. I love the long hair on him. He also definitely rocks this hair. I actually love this hair. I love like how long and glorious it is. Actually, I think something like this is really good for him. It just kind of fits his vibe, I think. And then I think I expect him to actually have a pretty laid back style. I feel like everyone else has been like super dressed up and formal, and I think that he's kind of just not. Okay, so this is Jonathan. I think he actually has probably like the sweetest face so far. He looks, I don't know, he just seems really sweet. He looks like less of a bad guy than everyone else. I think his mom's probably got the fiercest face, but she's definitely still my favorite. So we've got one more generation. Jonathan did give us a little bit of that Vlad jaw action coming back. So we shall see if our final generation can outdo my love for Carla. So for our final spouse, I'm going to add in this little cutie that I made for Halloween. I think that she's perfect for this challenge. I mean, she's a mushroom themed Sim. She's like super whimsical, and I just think that's the perfect addition to add to our little, is she actually a spellcaster? She's not, but I think I meant to make her a spellcaster. Like in my head canon, she's a spellcaster. So I think she's the perfect addition to add to our little vampire family. Randomize our little toddler 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, we're ending this off with a vampire. So we made it all the way through as vampires, and she is really giving me a lot. She's got a lot. We've got a little bit of heterochromia action on the eyes. She's got the fish scales, rainbow variety. She does have on a little bit of like a Sulani ensemble as well. So let's go ahead and give you a name. Azure. Ooh, Azure's really pretty, and I feel like it goes with kind of her Sulani vibe. So she's really giving me vibes. I think, oh, these are her eyes. Oh, wow. Okay. I do not know. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't know where those eyes are coming from. All right. So let's see if we can do this little one justice, because I feel like she is gonna be coming with the spice. Like I feel like she came into the game with the drama, and I can't, you know, I can't not support it. Ooh, I love that. Okay, let's go with that for hair. And then Azure. So she came in rocking a little bit of a Sulani fit. And her name's Azure, so let's keep it maybe with like navies. And I do feel like with Chanterelle for a mother, we could probably end up with something a little bit lighter on this little bean, just because her mom's basically a whimsical fairy. Like what else is there? I did also want, because she spawned in with so many, to give her a couple of like birthmarks, since she spawned in with like the fish scales and all that stuff. So also give her a little birthmark. So this is Miss Azure. I do think that she is already an icon. So I am super excited to see her all aged up, and she is going to be our final generation. So let's see how we did in 5 gens of breeding out the Vlad. Okay, so Azure in true Azure fashion is back with the fish scales. She literally respawned with all the fish scales. She does also have her father's jaw, so she's kind of got that underbite going too. And definitely I think a lot of Chanterelle's face, as well as I feel like her grandpa's face. I feel like that's a lot of Ken's features. So let's see what we can do. Oh, and we have to make sure we give her all of her eye details back as well. She does have super pretty lip shape. I do really like these dimples, but as a toddler, she only had 1. So I'm gonna stick with that. Let's see which fangs. Could go with these. To go with these are just like the most simple ones. But since she's our final, I think we'll go with these. Just got a little bit more spice to them. I do like these brows on her. I think those look good. And then for hair, I think we're gonna go... I think we will still stick kind of beachy because I feel like that's been her vibe. And her mom has like really curly hair, so something kind of wavy and fun for our little Azure. Ooh. No, I think we have to go with this. That's perfect on her. Okay. Also, for Azure, no one has so far, but because she kept spawning in with tattoos, I think we need some tattoos for her. And I almost want to let her have fish scales. We're not doing her vampire form because otherwise I think I would go like full body fish scales, but I feel like they're too intense for like an everyday form. I do kind of love that my girl's in love with the beach because she's still a vampire. So I don't exactly know what her plan is for that. I think I'm gonna have to go with pants because we have to still be a little bit covered up. Like I know that she loves, you know, I know she loves the aesthetic, but like she actually can't be on the beach. Uncovered. Like, I'm sorry, Azure, you're still a vampire. I guess you could get like a potion that lets her out in the sun, but like... And then for makeup, I don't expect a lot from her. So she's gonna be kind of the opposite of her grandma, who was like doing the absolute most. And you know what? I think we're gonna go a little bit of blush for her. Should we? Let's tone it. Just a touch. Just a touch. A little bit of gloss, and then I think a necklace. Yeah, I think something like that is good. Okay, so this is our final generation for our Breed Out the Vlad challenge. Let's get rid of Miss Chanterelle. And let's check it out. So we started with everyone's favorite vampire, Mr. Vlad. So second gen, I think we did pretty good. Got rid of a lot of things. I think pretty much everything except the brows and the nose. Oh, and then I think Sadie did also still rock that Vlad body shape. But overall, I think she's super cute. Next we had Colby, who honestly I think we did get rid of the brows. That was a big thing. And then had completely different eyes actually. So these are eyes from his dad. Kept the nose. And then the massive lips that come with all my Sims. For generation 3, we have my personal favorite Carla. I still think this Sim is so pretty. I think she's kind of got the best of everything from everyone. I have no complaints. I can't tell you anything. I think we had beat the challenge at this point. But I said we were gonna try 5 generations, so we kept going. Got Jonathan. I think he's an absolute sweetie. I think he just has a really sweet looking face. And I think he turned out really cute. The underbite's a little different, but I think it also fits him. I think it kind of fits with his vibe, so he is still super cute. And then last but not least, we have Miss Azure, who I think actually pulled quite a bit of features from her grandfather Ken, but I think she turned out super cute. I love her vibe. Her aesthetics very different from the rest of her family. Still rocking the dark colors because we're the Strouds. What else is there? And we stayed vampires throughout the entirety of this challenge, so every single sim is still a vampire. So you guys will have to let me know, what do you think about this challenge? Which generation was your favorite? Have you done something similar? How long did it take you to breed out Vlad's very particular breed of genetics? But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As absolutely always, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.